Good evening, and thank you for joining us again on Talking Toyota with Todd. I tell you what, it's been a really busy Monday here at Greenville Toyota. It's been a great weekend here. Today I've got a real special guest, a good friend of mine, a guy that's been with us for a while and who also has recently been promoted. So this is a guy, again, at 321-3000. If you want to find something about your car or some of our used cars that we have on the lot, this is a great person to give a call. He's our used car manager, DJ Taylor. DJ, thanks for coming on.
Appreciate it, Todd. Thank you for having me on here. Just what Todd is saying is true. I have been promoted up to used car sales manager. It's a great step, something I've been working hard for the last 9 years here at Greenville Toyota, and very excited about the new challenge. With our used cars, we take a lot of pride in our used cars. We send every vehicle through a 160-point inspection, make sure the paintwork is perfect, just like if you wanted to buy the car for yourself.
Absolutely.
That's the way we want to sell it to each individual customer of ours, just like we were selling to an employee.
Absolutely.
That has been completely gone over, make sure there's no dents, no scratches, and most importantly is the fact that it goes through the 160-point inspection to make sure you're getting a car that's not going to give you problems down the road. That's the important part. And now with the free maintenance program that we're giving, that's awesome. You get your oil changes, tire rotations taken care of at no charge with the purchase of every pre-owned car. So it just helps take care of that car for the longevity, and hopefully when you go to trade it in, we have service records of it, and we know what we're getting back, and we can put it back on the lot and resell it again.
DJ has taken a preemptive strike against me here. I gotta say, DJ's trying to make sure he doesn't get any tough questions. As you all know, this show is just totally off the hip. We try to keep it just as if you were coming out on the lot.
That's right.
You know, there's no script or anything that we have. In fact, I just went to his office. I know he was a little busy, so we only got a few minutes with him. Said, hey, listen, I need you to help me with something. Could you come back here real quick? We sat him down in a chair, and now here we are. But he's obviously been watching the show, and he's saying, I'm going to go ahead and answer some of these questions before he even asks them.
I'm becoming a fan of the show. Yes, I am.
I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. I gotta ask you though, because I forgot how long I had been here and got promoted to management. My first job was used car manager, and I'm telling you, it was no picnic. No picnic. How has it been for you?
It's no picnic. It's not that bad though. It's just a task you take on. Everything that's done here at Greenville Toyota, from the guy that does oil changes in the back to one of our head technicians, everybody's job has different tasks that are involved, and you have to make sure everything's done right. And that's the goal, is making sure it's done right the first time. And everybody here does a real good job at that. And that's one of the things that I've always admired about Greenville Toyota, is that the employees, no matter what their title is, they go to the extreme on making sure the job's done right.
Well, now, a lot of the guys, a lot of us out there on the sales floor, you know, we've noticed something since you've been in charge of the used cars. They seem to be a little cleaner. I got to tell you, they do seem to be a little cleaner. They're standing a lot stronger. We don't have cars all over the place, aisle line. Everything is straight down the road. I mean, you've got us flipping around every week or so, but we'll talk about that another time.
Everything, Todd.
But you're one of the leaders in used car sales, as I remember, as a salesperson. So I guess in your mind, you're thinking about what you like to sell, or how you like for a car to appear when you were selling. Is that, would you sum that up?
Every vehicle that comes in, I want to make sure that it's up to my standards. And when I buy a car for myself or my wife, I want to make sure it's 100% right. And unfortunately, that's one of my flaws. I like things 100% right.
You do.
And
that's good.
And I don't want to settle for anything less. And feel like if you keep things running that level and you pass it on to the customers, in the long run, they're going to be a much happier customer. Even the smallest of issues become big.
Absolutely.
If they're there. So let's go ahead and take care of them in the beginning, and people can enjoy their car and have many miles and smiles.
Now, I know you mentioned wife, so you are married. Where you want to tell our viewers where you're from?
From here locally, Pitt County, Greene County area, so I'm within 15 minutes of home. Farmville is where my parents live, grew up in Snow Hill. So,
we don't do shout outs on the show, but I guess that would kind of be a shout out, is that right?
That's right.
Ask our
Anybody
director,
from Greene County and Pitt County, come see me. You remember me from school, ask for me. I'll make sure somebody takes good care of you, make sure you get a nice car and a good deal.
Well, I got another question I got to ask you before we go. We're in a bad economy. Everybody knows that. Gas prices are extremely high. How are we selling these large SUVs and these trucks, these used vehicles? I mean, how are we doing it?
That's a good question. We really haven't been hurt that bad as far as truck sales and SUVs. People still need them. A small car is not for everybody. It's just not going to cut it for somebody that has 4 children to buy a little 2-door economical car. I think you have a nice size SUV yourself, and one of the reasons.
Don't tell people that. Don't tell people that.
One of the reasons is probably for the kids and taking them to the ball games, and the friends can hop in and ride. You make sacrifices in other areas, but gas prices are going to be what they are. So.
Is there any particular or group of cars out there that we still have? I mean, we're going through some cars, I know, and you're trying to get them just as fast as we sell them.
Absolutely.
But is there any 1 or 2 in particular out there that kind of stick out in your mind right now that we currently have?
We'll trade. Well, as far as trading in, we'll trade for anything. I mean, I'm excited to get any nice vehicle that's been taken care of. And we have a lot of nice SUVs and trucks in right now. I mean, it's the time of the year people are putting boats in the waters, pulling their taking SUVs and pulling campers, things like that. It's the season for it, and you have to have those. I hadn't seen many campers pulling behind a little Yaris. So, we got a great selection. If a Yaris or something like that is what you're looking for, I have some very nice Yarises out there as well, and they will get you to 35, 40 miles to the gallon. Corollas, Camrys are 30, 32. On the highway. So, we have the economical cars, and then we got the things for the recreational users as well.
Excellent, excellent. Well, you've heard it here. Our used car department is still rolling, just like our new car department. We've had our used car manager, DJ Taylor, on the show. I told you we had a big surprise guest, so, well, here it is. This is our big surprise guest. We actually got another member from our management team to come on. It's been a great show. I appreciate your time today, DJ.
Thank
I know you got to get back in there and appraise some cars, man. So,
more inventory.
thank you, man. Appreciate you coming on. Thank you, and we'll see you next week.